Hello everybody, this is Mr. Limba. Welcome to the MLC, to all my brothers. That's the Mr. Limba channel. This is Mr. Limba. I'm back again with another video, and today's topic is Masters of Emotions. Masters of Emotions. Today I'm going to talk about women and a nature of women that many of us men, or all of us men, deal with to a certain degree. Especially if you're living in the Western world or westernized world, our women are not very mature when speaking in a general sense. There might be a few that are mature, but in most cases, women are not very mature. They are not very accountable. And while on this channel, I encourage brothers to build with them, and I do not bash or hate on them, the truth oftentimes may sound a bit less than pleasing, but I must give the truth regardless. With that said, let us get into it. Masters of Emotions. Women are masters of feelings, masters of emotions. Something that was supposed to be a gift, something that was supposed to be a tool to aid her husband into being more intuitive, for him to become a more prosperous man, has become a weapon to destroy him, oftentimes driving him to the brink of insanity. Her emotions. Now, just because I call her Masters of Emotions does not mean she has mastered her emotions. I repeat, just because I call her Master of Emotions does not mean she has mastered her emotions. Let that sink in. Now, women are highly empathetic. They live on empathy. They are able to relate and sense and feel what you are feeling. This is one of their strengths and weaknesses. This is why I said that does not mean she has mastered her emotions. In other words, most brothers understand, if you ever had your woman around her girlfriend, around her homegirl, around her friend, her bestie, and let's say her friend, of course, is a woman, and she just broke up with her husband. And her friend is telling her everything that is bad about that man that broke up with her. What your girlfriend will do, or your wife will do, your woman will do, is become very empathetic. What she does is feel what her friend is feeling, and she relates to it to the point where she feels the pain. She may even shed tears alongside her friend. She can feel her friend's pain. As a result, she may come home and bring you some trouble and some attitude, complaining about things that men do, and why women do not allow themselves to fall in love with men, because men might hurt them. Now, you may be sitting there wondering, what does this have to do with me? I did not do anything to you. I'm in the mood for dinner and sex. But suddenly she may stop. She may choose to no longer have dinner or sex because she's upset, because she's not in the mood. Why? Because her empathy has put her in the mood of her friend. Women are highly empathetic. They feel what you are feeling. They can sense what you are doing. And many times men who are players, the so-called pimps and bad boys, know how to conjure up certain emotions and certain feelings. They fabricate them, making her think that it is genuine. And what she does is she feels it and she thinks it's real. So she reciprocates and behaves in a way in which he wants, making him capable of controlling her, manipulating her, and hence why bad boys are the ones who take most of your wives' virginities. Not trying to make it uncomfortable, I'm just trying to paint the picture. Women empathy and the fact that they are masters of emotions could make them strong. However, could make them also very weak. Understand, just because they are masters of emotions does not mean she has mastered her emotions. Let that sink in. Now, I want you to keep something in mind. Just because she is empathetic, just because she has empathy, just because she can relate and she can feel your pain, does not mean she feels sorry for you. A quick example is that I can build off of her homegirl, the friend of hers that just broke up with her man. She feels her friend's pain. One minute she comes home and she will not have sex with you, her man. She will not cook for you, her man, because she is upset at men because of what her friend is feeling. In the next breath, she is also bashing her friend. I love her, but this girl is stupid. She does stupid things. She picks the wrong men. She falls in love very quickly. I hate to say it, but I seen this coming, and she deserved what she got. I feel very bad for her, but this is the only way she is going to learn. In the very same breath, she has proven she does not feel sorry for her friend. And this is when you men have to be careful. Just because a woman is empathetic, just because she can feel and relate to what you are feeling on a higher frequency than men can, does not mean she feels sorry for you. This is why she can realize that you are dying to see your children, but yet she keeps them away from you. This is why you send birthday cards and gifts to your kids, and she takes the gifts, present them as if she gave them to the child, and keep the love letters and all the nice things that you write to your daughter and your son away from him or her. Because she's not even looking out for the kid's best interest. She doesn't feel sorry for the kid. She doesn't feel sorry for you. Just because she feels the pain that's coming from the child and that's coming from the father. Women are naturally very selfish creatures. So be very careful. That does not mean she feels sorry for you. Let that sink in. Now, many of you know what this picture means. And based on the topic that I'm discussing today, you can imagine that I'm going to say, if you're a man and your woman is westernized, you've dealt with this before. Now, in other cultures, women are still by nature this way. But that does not mean they get to do this all the time, because men tolerate it less and the culture tolerate it very little, making her a bit more accountable and less childish. However, in this culture, well, things are a little different. One minute she's crying, next minute she's happy, one minute she is upset, angry, or she's not giving any emotions off. Now, this is either because her empathy has nothing to pick up. Her empathy radar is not picking up on anyone else's emotion, so it's very difficult to build an emotion of her own. You must understand how the woman emotion works. This works in a way to get you to sleep with women if you can get into her emotions. This can get you a woman that you can actually lead through her emotions as her man. This can also make your life very miserable. This can also bring you a very submissive woman, or a woman that challenge you on everything. And I don't mean bring questions that makes you think deeper. I mean, she is an obstacle in your way. That is what I mean by challenge. But what many brothers fail to understand is that many times these many faces of women that you are seeing is nothing more than manipulation. My brothers, the woman is also a master manipulator. They are master manipulators. The fact that she is a master of emotions means she is also capable of tapping into your emotions. This is where you need to be careful. This is where you need to have a keen and sharp mind. If you do not, she may land you in prison or in a psychiatric home. How many of you have been married before? But maybe now you're with a good woman, so you easily forget what it was like. But the last woman probably left you a shell of yourself. Those of you who are still single know exactly what it's like. Others who haven't been married but been through horrible girlfriends know exactly what I'm talking about. This is pure facts. They are master manipulators. They can manipulate you out of your money, out of paying for every date. They can manipulate you into feeling that you might be wrong when you're not, always turning the table on you, changing the directions of what you are trying to do. First, she changes the way you dress by telling you look better that way. Appealing to your ego is the woman. Masters of your emotions. Master manipulator. Appealing to your ego, now you change your shoes, you change your pants. Hence, she dressed you in a way that no other woman would even want you. Because every other woman, also being very empathetic, can tell that this man has been dressed by a woe man. And then you wonder why, since I've met her, it seems like I've lost a step. Yes, when I first met her, women flocked to me from everywhere, but I was faithful to her. But now I don't know what happened. It seems like I'm in a world all by myself. Then she manipulates you out of your friends. Oh yeah, they're always dragging you away from me. What are you guys gonna go do? When you hang out with them, are they going to give you a blowjob? Now she's trying to see if she can stroke your nerves and piss you off and say, I'm not with that stuff. You know I'm straight. Why the hell would you say something like that? And she says, but if you hang with me, I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to make you feel real good. So you stay, you Netflix and chill. And then all the times you used to spend with your boys become time with her. You no longer have time to yourself. So what happens? You watch the game at home and you just send your boys a text. You no longer go and hang out with them. So eventually they stop calling you. They stop checking on you. They joke that you whip. They joke that you're on lockdown. And eventually your friends are gone. So now when she realized she has you completely in her world, as a master manipulator, a master of emotion, she drags you into her world and completely isolates you from your world. You start thinking the way she thinks. You watch the movies she likes and only the movies that she likes. You start listening to the music that she likes and you dress the way she likes. She comes in your car and takes out your favorite CD or goes in your MP3 or in your iPod. She changed your favorite song and put on hers. So now when you're walking around and you're driving around, you're listening to what she wants. She cooks what she wants and rarely cooks what you like. But you want to please her, not realizing all the different faces that you are seeing are faces of manipulation. When you attempt to say no, she gets sad. In trying to please her, you appeal to her emotion of sadness and you do what she wants. What you do not realize, she is the puppeteer and you are the puppet. What is next? You do what she wants and she laughs and she laughs. You notice that now she is pleased. So now you try to do what she wants even without her crying, even without the sad face. Why? Because now she has already captured you and ingrained the manipulation in you. Now you are on autopilot and you're doing as she wish. A master of manipulation. A master of emotions does not mean she has mastered her emotions, but she can feel yours and manipulate you. And then you do not want to do what she wants, and then she gives you the angry face. Oh, how afraid and afraid and afraid my brothers are of the angry face. The simp culture is ingrained in us. Please the woman, put her on the pedestal, the goddess on the high horse, because we're just all trying to get a glimpse of her nudity. She is like Godiva. Lady Godiva, the rebellious feminist, the god Iva, god of the underwaters, as she drowns you. Drowns you in emotions, hers, in order to manipulate yours. Ever seen a woman cry and then you say what she wants and you do what she wants and the tears just stop? They have the power to cry on command. So make sure that your woman emotions are genuine, because they are master manipulators, masters of emotions. Women are masters of emotions. Women, masters of emotions. Quickly, my brothers, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you may get more knowledge. Hit that bell icon so you also get notifications of new videos. Like this video, share this video, comment, leave your thoughts and ideas. After all, this is the brotherhood. Do not be shy. When you're on this channel, you are king. Understand that. And most importantly, do me a favor and learn, because it is about time brothers get wise, because this is the red pill revolution. This is the brotherhood. This is the time of the introspective males. With that said, let's get back to topic. A woman's emotions fluctuate. Everything in the exterior world may change her emotions easily. One minute she's sane, the next minute she's insane. One minute she is wife material, the next minute she's a whore. Speaking of wife material and whore, let me give you a little bit more of the game when it comes to manipulation. A woman may tell you she's taking it slow. She may tell you she's been with only one man. She may tell you that she will not have sex until you marry her. But while she is texting you that and getting ready to go out on her second, third, or fourth date with you, she is currently putting her clothes on, leaving a man's house, a man who just blew her back out. That is me trying to paint a picture into your mind. So which one is she? Is she the wife material that she's presenting herself to be? Or is she that whore that's currently leaving that man's house? The truth is, you are seeing many faces because she is a master manipulator. Ever ask a woman about her past? The first thing she does is get angry. She gets upset. Why do you need to know? The past is the past. The past is not important. You are here now. You are the person in my life. You are the one that I want. Yeah, I know, brother. You're not the only one who heard that before. So when you don't fall for it, you don't fall for her anger, you press on stronger, and she realized maybe, just maybe, you're not afraid to lose her over this question. You are a man of the MLC. You follow the Mr. Lemba channel. You are introspective. Like my brother, that guy from the 6. You are Ibmore, probably. Maybe you are MGTOW. You are red pill as fuck. Then she starts crying. Why do you want to know? I'm ashamed of what I did, and I only want to move on. I am really a good woman. I am not the worst. And I really love you. I hope you can see that. Until you slip on that ring, and then you meet who she really is. The girl from The Ring, the movie. A killer that rewinds her tape and kills every new man who meets her and gets to know who she really is. A master manipulator. A master of emotions. Now, with that said, there are some good women. There are some wife materials. There are some good women that you brothers are currently married to. Or decent, to say the most. But that does not mean just because you are married, she is not manipulating you. After all, it is her nature. So her manipulation might be mild and nothing to worry about. Or it might be major. Or it might be so subtle you don't even realize that she is doing it. Anyway, or either way, just be careful that you're not being the puppet on the strings of the puppeteer, as women are the masters of emotions. This is Mr. Limba, your dear brother. Until next time, I'm out.